Alright, Big Mac. Going to stream some Marauders again today because I've not streamed that for a while, and yeah, it's got gas masks and things in this game, so it's the sort of thing people who are into gas masks and that like. So it's a shame it's so difficult to unlock the this helmet. Hang on, not helmet, sort of gas mask. The PPS, not PPSH. It's the gun. The Shums style mask. Because I ideally want to unlock that one, but again, that's quite a difficult to unlock mask. So there's no point really trying for me to unlock it until sort of you know, like later in the game when about the Shums. I mean, that's the mask. Obviously, it's got a weird looking filter thing on it in this, but I've played Siege ages ago, but I think they ruined it with a lot of the updates just because there ended up being too many operators that sort of broke the game. I preferred it when it was sort of like earlier on in release, where there was only about 8 operators you could have on a team or whatever it was. Well, not in terms of player count, but you know what I mean, like different operators. And then the more they added, it annoyed me because it was that thing of, you know, where some operators just broke the game basically. Yeah, we've already talked about streaming Postal. Right, so let's just go into a game with a Clob and this helmet. I don't care if I lose it, I've got everything else set up ready. Let's have a look at daily things on the market. 1 gold coin and a load of money for a radio backpack. 12 metal scrap for a gold coin, I have 55. Well, let's do that trade. Then let's do the trade for the radio backpack, why not? That one for a supply drop might also be worth doing, but anyway, I'll do that as the thing, trader. These gold coins and things now are much easier to get because there's a lot more items you can find in games and break down into like scrap materials. Yeah, you now get like brass, silver, and gold, or copper, silver, gold, whichever one it was. Yeah, I think bronze, silver, and gold, like items that can now be broken down into like the 3 types of coins. So you can essentially, like, you know, cut your own coins from sort of materials. And as good as this game is with the feedback vest on, I don't have that on today. So I've got 2 objectives: Terraformer. There's some space loot up there, so I'll go get that. There's another ship in the distance, actually. He's probably beelining it towards that one, so let's not go for that one. Space mines. There's another bit of space loot down there, so I'll go to that one. Hopefully it's something worth picking up. So I've got 2 objectives for Terraformer, but is there another map on this one, or is it just that one map? Oh, that was close to those mines, I didn't even see those. There's actually a proper ship battle going on there. For at least 4 guys now. Where's that pod trying to go? Are they going to fight each other by the look of it, or they're going to try and escape. I don't really want to get breached. Here comes another ship. Right, I'm not going to go into this absolute cluster F at the moment of all these players all trying to get in. Yeah, as I said, Postal is sadly not one of those games I'd risk streaming to YouTube as much as like I said, I've played some of them and I like them. I can't get the Luger, can I? Because I've already got the Scorpion and the pistol slot. Now, at least it shouldn't be too long now. Oh, only industrial paper in that. What a waste. But yeah, what was I going to say? Shouldn't be too long now, as in, if it's not massively more delayed, less than 6 months to Stalker 2. See what's going on out here now, again. Oh, there's a bit of space debris down there, so I'm going to go for that. That's actually a player ship as well. Has he got a flat gun? If he's got a flat gun, I want to stay away from him, although I might already be fucked. I think he's got a flat gun. Because although he's probably just going to outshoot me, yeah, I'm going to disable any moment now, aren't I? Ah, shit. Can I limp it in though? How much damage have I already taken? Oh yeah, you can't, I fucking forgot that you can't, what was it? Do the thing now with, healing and doing that. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know if that person was cheating or not, but I will report them just because it was a bit of a weird, Oh, well, that's all that gear lost. Should have just gone in, shouldn't I, and sat in the waiting room thing. But, oh well, that's cleared out some inventory space. So, backpacks. Oh yeah, I've got the M1 Parallel. I don't want that folder, do I? Right, can I buy some armour off of anybody? I'll just buy some. Yeah, I know about Postal, you don't need to keep going on about it. Like I said, I've not played Postal 1, I know that's the one that's kind of like more like shoot kids kind of game. Postal 2 I've played, I like it, but like I said, it's not coming on this channel, so don't keep asking about it. I'm not saying that like I think you're being annoying, I'm just sort of saying, well, this conversation sort of run itself into what you can talk about here. Right, need a helmet as well, that might help. I'll just take the heavy stout helm then. If I lose it, that's not cluttering at my inventory. Oh, and because I'm playing and streaming this, I need to go in the options and figure out how I mute people again, because I think there's a button shortcut key for it. But again, I don't want to be playing online and have somebody scream racist things or get me a strike on YouTube. So options, audio, here other players disabled. No Big Mac, because like I said, I took the thing off to clean that up, and I cleaned that up. I now need to reassemble that, so I haven't got round to doing that yet. And that's one of those things that I'll do, but the point is I still need to find where I am, because I put the wood screws somewhere safe when I took them out, because obviously they were uniquely sized to that. And now I've done that, I can't remember which screwdriver box of my screws I put them in. So it's, again, the musket will just be when I get round to doing it, will be a video, but I'm not really planning it anytime soon. I can show some of the bits in a video of it, but reassembling it, I can't do that. And I know as well, I'd still get the people whinging about dry firing it when I do that. Not that I care too much about that, but yeah, it's that typical annoying thing. Alright. But yeah, it was that sort of annoying thing that, if I'd have done everything in a video on the day I took it apart and put it back together, it would have been fine, but I obviously didn't, so now I've got... And again, it might even, with the wood screws, I might even actually have compatible screws with it, but because it's an old thing, I'll kind of want it in its unique old sort of thing. Right, do I have all the gear I want on me? Some bandages and food, and ammo. Yep. Right, let's just go in for another game and hope this time I don't run into, really annoying players like that last one. Sadly though, with a DP75 it doesn't click. That's the only thing I don't like about the DP75, is compared to all the other Warsaw packed ones and everything, it doesn't click. DP66 clicked, but it's not as good a meter, and that's the annoying thing. The DP75 is better in every way than the DP66, but doesn't click. It has an alarm on it, but it doesn't click. I don't see a Big Mac anyway. I have an earpiece, but it doesn't click. They literally don't click. I've got two DP75s, and I've talked to loads of people who have them. They don't click. They were never built to click. You plug an earpiece in, it won't click. All it does is sound an alarm. They're literally not made from the factory to click. It doesn't have the bit in it. So yeah, the DP66 uses the same earpiece and it clicks. The DP75 doesn't, because they didn't put that component in it. Okay, I can't look now, but I'll have a look later. Oh, you have reminded me, actually, I need to put my phone on silent because I'm streaming, because otherwise I'll start getting a buzz of people sending messages. Fire again. At least it's just a rust bucket this time. There we go. What do you mean, John? I know about the screwdriver from the, the Demon Core, where they killed himself because they didn't use the proper wedges and they did it with a screwdriver and then got massively irradiated. Is that what you're on about? Or are you on about something else? Oh, right, cool. Let's put the Obras in the pistol slot. Let's put the Stoner 63 in that slot. And the Thompson I'm going to stick in my inventory till I get something better. And the diesel engine I imagine breaks down into loads of good points, parts. Oh, I see, yeah, everybody else's atomic testing, be very careful, United States, do it with a screwdriver. Sorry, yeah, I get you now. I wasn't reading the message thing, I was thinking that you're on about something to do with an actual screwdriver doing an atomic test. That's the joke. No, saying that the Obras, I'm going to stop that for the Luger in that slot just so I've got ammo for the Luger. Right, because of like last game getting pissed off with that person basically camping the thing, I'm not going to actually go in straight away. But yeah, everybody else alright? It's really bloody hot here again, so I've actually got the aircon back out. I packed it away when we were starting to get closer to autumn, and now I've needed it out again because we're in a heat wave in the UK, and then they're having really cold temperatures and like wet areas in countries that are normally hot in Europe, like where it's completely the opposite way around from normal. So Greece went from having forest fires to now having floods, just like they had floods in Nevada where you wouldn't normally get them, or wherever it was when they had the Burning Man stuff recently. And we're now getting hit by really hot weather again, even though it's meant to be, you know, the wet and cold weather for the UK now for like months on end. And again, I do and don't like the hot weather, it depends what you're doing. But at the moment, it's just kind of a bit annoying, so I've had a load of days where I've been out and about having to walk in it, you know, where it's just sweaty and horrible. But again, it's good if you're in tourism type stuff, I guess, and it's, you know, you're going to get more money from it because of that. Right, I'll have to look later, Ross Leader, but I will look later because I'm interested in this. My only thought, if it's actually clicking, is that, if it's obviously second hand, is that somebody's modded something into it. Because you obviously can take them apart and put a component in that would make them click. You can do that with basically any Geiger counter, because of the way they pulse. But yeah, by default they don't click. But like I said, I can't look now because I'm in a game, but I am actually quite interested in that. Because I've seen some videos on, not DP75s, but I'm trying to remember what counters they are, where people have like modded a little bit between the regular bit and like what would have been the output. That's really interesting though, because I'm still really interested in that, if you've got one that, for whatever reason, clicks. I mean, mine does the thing where it makes the very quiet ticking noises, but that's not the actual Geiger tick. I think that's just on mine. It's where the needle moves. But like I said, I'll have to have a look at the video anyway later on when I can actually look at it. Right, how many minutes have we been in the game? Not very long. Like I said, I'm just a bit annoyed after that last game, after having basically like a kind of spawn camping guy. I'm a bit worried about actually doing anything. Oh no, a cup of tea is marginally too hot still. That's the only other problem at the moment, is it takes too long for hot drinks to cool down if you want them at just a good temperature. Oh fuck it, let's go in. So you want to listen out for both gunshots and footsteps and things like that. War map and APC. there's already a dead body over here. So I'm guessing somebody's come through here. Oh. Hello, M50 Ryzen. Yeah, sorry for saying Ryzen. And there's our gunfire. Right. Yeah, what, the old yellow CDV 700s and like the 715 ionization chambers. Yeah, they're actually genuinely really good. The like electronics inside aren't as tough as the Soviet ones, but they were really good for what they were. And I think they look the coolest out of all the old Geiger counters, just 'cause they're like in bright yellow. Right, the good news is with the objectives now is where I've, say, looked at that war map one, that carries over even if I die. So it's not like you now run into the thing where, actually, can I just shove a diesel engine in my flak vest? Okay, yeah, that's a bit funny, but whatever. Yeah, the thing is, I've not seen any films in ages that are really about CBRN stuff. I mean, there's Oppenheimer, and I've not watched that. But most people like that. I just don't think I can... Oh, silver tankard. Oh, diesel drill. What does a diesel drill break down into? Oh, a jewellery box. Yeah, I will take that. But yeah, the point I was more getting at is I don't think there's been many things I've seen at all recently which are like, you know, good depictions or bad depictions of nuclear war or gas masks or anything like that. Yeah. I like the old US civil defence stuff, but like I said, it's in the UK it's quite hard to get without paying a silly price for it. Like the CDV 700 is really cool. So I've got two CDV 700s. The main thing that annoys me with CDV 700s though is that the actual wire that goes to the Geiger probe's a bit shit. Like, I prefer the, you know, Geiger counters that have the really good kind of thick wire. CDV 700s, that tends to be one of the weak points in that the wire goes. I'm interested where that player is potentially, where that shooting's coming from. Can't see anybody in here. Oh. Well, I think that was a bot, so I'm going to move quickly in case a player comes to investigate that noise. And that was another bloody bot again. I kept thinking I was sneaking up on a player then, wasn't it? It was a bot. There's a dead player there. And a bot. Yeah, that guy's got a fucking Bren gun. I think, so I need to be careful with the Bren gunner. It is a Bren gunner. Is that him down? Oh, there's a dead player here, so if there was a player, it might have been this guy that's been wiped out. More of them coming. Oh, that's a player, I think. Yeah, I'm dead. There's two of them. Yeah, alright, Alex Saint today, just because there's been a lot less shit I've had to do, so I've actually had a... I don't think that was a hacker, at least. I think it was just a team of people. But it's just that kind of annoying thing sometimes when you actually run into a team of people while you're actually running into bots. So obviously you can't actually not hide where you are because you have to shoot. While I've got no gear on, let's play that other quick-to-play game mode. This is typically one of those games, though, you'll have where you'll have loads of good games in a row, then loads of bad games in a row. But the game is a lot more forgiving in terms of like making money in it than it used to be. Just because, like I was saying, you can break down so many items into like spare parts sort of stuff. Right, what gear have I got to start off with? A Luger and some leather armour. Well, that's not great, but it's not the worst stuff. If I can find a better gun, that isn't too bad. So this is the game mode where you just spawn in with random gear into like a map with other players, so everybody's sort of closer together, but you know, you have less of a starting buff because you've just got random gear it gives you that's normally low tier gear, but if you make it out you keep all your gear. I'm just going to drink some of my cup of tea while I'm sitting here waiting to hear if I hear any footsteps. Oh, Sherman rig. Right, that is much better than what I had on. Yeah, Fallout 76, I don't think it's terrible now. I'm still not a massive fan of it. If it didn't take up so much hard drive room, I'd probably keep it on my HDD. I really want a better gun now. I've got an actual hard hat on, and I've got thing, but I want an actual gun. I mean, I've got a Luger, I know that, you know what I mean. I want either an SMG or a rifle, or like a 1911 or something. The ambience on this map always reminds me quite a lot of some of the music from the vaults in Fallout 1. And I think it was reused in Fallout New Vegas as well, and Fallout 2. Alright, let's go further into the drill pit, although I don't have that long to get to an escape pod, do I? Because it's a smaller time limit on this. Sack bag, yes please. Right. Let's speed up a bit, and if that gets me killed, so be it. Oh yeah, very careful here because there's mines. The amount of times I've been killed by the fucking mines on this map. The depot is locked up. Ooh, hello. Right, with that 1911, I better take the Luger back. Where did I drop it there? Just because I've not got any 45 ACP on me, other than what's in the gun. Little bottle caps, they're actually useful, because they break down into lots of metal scrap. What's this big item? Oh, a medical crate. Right, yeah, let's dump those for medical crate. And I need to really think about getting out of here now, because I've got 5 minutes left, and I'm trying to remember where the bloody escape pod bay is on this one. Is it the main hall? No, that's the direction I came from, wasn't it? Probably this way then. Although I think at least on this mode you simply just have to get into the escape pod, you don't have to get into outer space. So they're calling bottle caps, yes please. Right, let's get out of here anyway. Because I've not heard many noises yet, I'm assuming there's not any other players still left around. Oh, this is a big item, what is it? M2 flak vest, not as good as my shimmer rig. Alright, and I want to constantly be going up, don't I, to get to the top floor. Oh, I'm back here, okay. Right, 3 minutes odd left. I'm assuming there wasn't a thing here, that's just the other bit of barracks. Okay. Right, okay. Main hall. Ah, maybe it's this bit up here. Security office. What's that noise then? Oh, it's driven past. The stairs over there. Right, let's run for these stairs. Let's check what's in there. Terminate a shotgun, which is awful. Let's take it. Or something better. The M2 rifle that's broken, but we'll take that just to sell it or repair it or whatever. Control center. Ah, right, I think this is where I want to be. Yeah, and there's my escape pod. Right, so let's have a quick look around while I'm up here. So I know where I've got to go back to now. Oh, we started actually quite close to here, didn't we? Let's just get out with this gear. Yeah, didn't actually run into anybody at all that game. But yeah, at least I've now got some gear again, so let's repair that. The EM2, what does that scrap into? Nothing I actually want, so let's repair it and then sell it. So yeah, I still get more from it from doing that. Leather strips I'm just going to sell on those cables. Bottle caps will break down. Silver coins I'll sell, biscuit tin I'll sell, copper coin I'll sell. That can go in my craft thing, that one, and that one. Right, so I'm going to sell copper coin, silver coin, sell the biscuit tin, break the bottle caps down into their components. And those little bits I don't need, I'm just going to sell. Alright, medical crate. Let's keep that and open it. Sometimes there's useful things in these. Is there the guy that's trading disinfectant for anything on the market? No, because sometimes one of the people trades you disinfectant for then morphine. Two more bandages. Oh no, I've got 2 bandages there in the pile. So how much is disinfectant worth now? Ah, they've actually increased the price of it. Right, good. I'll just sell it as it is. Right. I won't take a blowtorch into this raid. Don't want to waste one of those. I'll just go in with crap equipment like this for the most part. Oh, well, let's buy some biscuits because I sold him the biscuit tin. Still making a lot of money. Yeah, that's the only problem with the biscuit tin. It's like worth a lot of money for what it is, but you only get just loads of cheap biscuits in it if you open it, so it's always worth selling it and then just buying the biscuits separately. Oh, and I was going to get rid of this Luger, I'll just craft that. Yeah, Lugers are basically worthless since the patch, but yeah, 1911, I don't have any 45, I have 45, but I don't really want any, let's empty that, and then just sell that 1911 in its ammo. Then, let's get the Sten gun, let's get the compensator for the Sten gun. I'm not high enough level with him now to buy the, magazines, but I can get the wood stock for the Sten. That uses really cheap components to make now again, which is good. So Sten, and let's put some more ammo in my inventory for it. That'll do. Alright, Fat Sesh. Right, now I've got a stock again for the Sten gun. Chuck that on the Sten, and I've got Mark 1 Sten gun, the compensator on it as well. Not the big magazine, sadly, but that'll do. Right, and that's not an awful loadout now for playing a standard game. Hopefully we'll have a bit more luck this time, where we don't just run into either a spawn camper or a team of players when it's just me. I think in one of the patches they are meant to be fixing the game in the sense that with matchmaking, if you matchmake as a person on your own, you won't be put against teams of people. I'm going to have a look in a bit, like I said, Rush Leader, but I haven't had a chance because I'm playing the stream. Right. Not that I want any of that. Well, I want the ammo, not the Luger. Right, let's see what map we have. Kill 8 raiders, discover the mining frigate depot, mining frigate monitomus. I don't really want to go to mining frigate, that was the map I was just on. We've got Terraformer over there. So I'll probably just go into Terraform. Those guys breaching that other guy's ship, or are they going to the mining frigate that's directly below it? I think they go to the mining frigate. Well, hopefully more of the players will go for the mining frigate than will go for I'm going to stay behind that other guy. I don't really want to dogfight him, but I'm hoping by staying behind him he doesn't realise I'm here, and then I can just actually get into this. So yeah, another player's now engaging him. Okay, yeah, so it's not the video you're all about just now, right? Alright, let's see what's in my back thing. Oh, okay. So, really valuable loot in here. I almost don't want to go into the map now, but I'm going to. But yeah, because that UA intel's worth quite a lot of money, so that's like, you know, that's the funny thing with the space salvage. Sometimes you actually get quite good stuff from it. Again, it depends how you mean it. If you mean in the sense, if somebody breaks into your home and can you legally defend yourself, yes. If you mean on some of the really stupid laws, like you're not allowed pepper spray and stuff like that, I think they're stupid. But it's also one of those topics, I have to be very careful what I say about it, because obviously I'm saying it publicly where somebody can record exactly what I'm saying. So if I say something that's illegal, you know, there you go. Somebody's triggered the space gate, so... But I think the new law that they want to put in on knives is really stupid that's coming up. Because there's one again where they want to restrict more kind of knives, even though it's going to do nothing against, you know, people stabbing each other over drug deals and stuff like that. It's a bit like in the US, if they made more strict laws on expensive guns, it's not going to stop anybody, you know, with illegal guns or really cheap pistols shooting each other in gangland sort of shootings. Yeah, I never understand in countries when you sometimes have stuff like pepper spray that actually has stricter laws on it than like certain firearms and things like that, because like saying that seems completely counterproductive to actually make people want to be less lethal. Because again, I think it's a similar thing that sometimes happens in the UK to the States to some degree, where sometimes if somebody's killed in self-defense, the person has less legal trouble after that, because the dead person can't sue them, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, again, I don't want to, like, say, talk about loads of legal stuff without actually knowing all the details, but I know there's been cases like that, I think, in both... Oh, there's a person. Horrible. Oh, map. I'll take the map. trade the biscuits for morphine. I'm going to risk going to that central tower area. Somebody open that? Oh. Is that just one that happens to be open? Not I want to know shoots. There's a mine there, which makes me think. It's going to hit. There we go. No, it's that a dead player there. Is that a dead bot? Probably a dead bot, that one. That one's got a better condition map, 49 than mine, so I'm going to take his map. Oh, that one's got one of my favourite guns in the game, the M45K, so I'm just going to take the M45K off his body. I reckon maybe a player ran all the way up here shooting and then did the space gate, then went back down. I was hoping to find some more bots to shoot, seeing as I've got a mission to kill 8 raiders, which are just the enemy AI bots. It's diesel punk, so it's like World War II, Cold War, though it's actually the factions of World War I. So it's alternative history. Or alternative future history, however you want to do it. Oh, that's a big item. What's that? Panzer armor. Oh, I don't want that because there's no pockets in it. EM2 rifle. I mean, I like the EM2, but apparently it's not the M45K. No. Reinforced metal, that's kind of useful, but I'm not taking it now because I've got the big diesel engine. Unless that was a dead player there. Alright, I might as well go see if I can find some bots to aggro somewhere. There we go. I'm not sure if that's a bot or a player. Actually, I'm going to switch to my stem. Oh no, that was a bot, it's just their AI is better than it used to be, so it's sometimes a bit confusing when you see bots that actually like take cover and try and sneak around a bit more. Right, so 2 of the 8 raiders are dead. Yeah, somebody's been in here because the security room's been unlocked, and you can see where they've sort of said, oh, I don't want that item, I'll have that item, sort of thing. So, canned food, take that, eat it. I might just grab another bandage. Oh, I can't, not the thing. That's a set of 3 bandages, nothing in there. Assume they've gone for the coin purse. Yeah. Oh, have they actually checked these? Oh, they haven't. Right, I'm swapping that for the gold candelabra or whatever it's called. They didn't check that very well. I haven't actually used Discord for much at all recently, to be honest. Oh, footsteps. Floor 11. this guy looks like he has interesting gear on. Oh yeah, he does. Right, okay. Somebody in top tier equipment got wrecked here, didn't they? Just the rust bucket there. Take all this back. Right, 12 minutes left. I want some more bots to turn up so I can at least try and get that bot objective. Normally, annoyingly, you can't put a Sherman rig into a backpack. Oh look, there's another player of good looking equipment on them there. Dead one. No, he didn't have that good equipment unless he was looted by somebody else, and then the person that looted him was that guy who then got killed. Where are all the bots today? Normally there'd be quite a lot of them running around at the moment. Bullet coming in, was that storming rooms? I know I can hear footsteps, but... Just going to investigate what noise is coming from.
Faire foutre.
Alright, that's another 2 down. Sounds like I might have attracted more of them. Get up there. Oh, that one actually did quite a good job on me. Right, quick, let's use some aspirin and some bandages. Or a first aid kit, that will do. Right, kill 8 raiders complete. We might as well get out of here then before somebody actually gets me now. Right, there we go. See if I can get out online now. Right, there we go. Right, I think I've been on for about an hour. So have a good day, everybody. I need to do a webcam stream again soon. But yeah, there's a video I've already filmed for tomorrow, but at the moment, annoyingly, most of the videos I'm doing are shorts, just because YouTube isn't sending people the full-length videos I do. But anyway.